Yep. All right, we're good. Let's do some review. Good evening, gang. Let's see what's going on. So I mean, we on the last video, we were below um all of the 5 and the 10 daily SMA. Yep, we were right around here, right? We had gotten finally below the 5 and the 10. We had hit this 2618 on the Qs and the NQ, and we are getting that chop around there that I was kind of expecting. We were hitting, this pull this pull this up full. We're hitting this we're chopping this hourly trend line. And then I was thinking that, I mean, this was looking pretty good. I thought that one of these two scenarios were going to happen. We're either going to pump out or start chopping above the trend line now that we actually were near it again. Um, kind of like this one. Um, broke underneath the trend line here. Didn't come quite as far down on this one. Popped back above, kind of chopped it. Um, so we ended up doing. We actually Reno ran faster than I was expecting, of course. And what did I do here? There we go. All right, and then we actually sold off right near this 161. So what is this 161 here of? This is off of this recovery. So if I go ahead and let's hide that. Oh, I just hid the price. Boom. Hide that. Perfect. Oh no, that was the wrong one. Hide that. All right, so yeah, so I fibbed this out, right? Get to that pocket, find the support 1618. I mean, that's pretty much what I was expecting. On the day, I actually was expecting chop. Let me not lie. I was expecting this actually. Not lie, but just mistaken. I was expecting actually the chop around here. I was not really expecting that. But hey, I mean, makes sense. We fib finally, get this move, simple fib that out and run there. I mean, I'm sure this might even, this is an hourly chart. But I wonder if that hourly anchor touched. Just a little thought experiment here. Nope, not really. Probably 15 did though. Um, all right, and the 1 hour MACD was looking good for that run. I mean, this was looking pretty solid. Hit that 1618, came down, almost back tested the 100. Now we're kind of extra chopping. This is zero fib here. So I'll go ahead and unhide. What did I? Did I even hide the right thing, man? Whatever. I don't care. You see, this fib did not really follow through. Broke through this 50 here. Made a new one, came up, right? See all that. And now on the daily time frame, we were already above the 5 and the 10 on the Qs. So um, that's something there. We came up, tapped this 2618. So those aligned up. So that was a great target. The 1618 here lined up perfectly with the Qs 2618. It didn't really line up with the 2618 on the NQ, but that's all right. Now we're back above this 5 and this 10 on the Qs and NQ, but we are not on ES and SPY. You see, we're actually between. We actually closed nice in between. The 10 and the 5. So there is that. They're not totally sure. I mean, the MACD here is looking into a negative, turn here. If I look at the weekly chart, though, I do like those weekly charts. Let's look at the NQ weekly here. I mean, I do like actually these weeklies. I like that steady grind up consolidation. This could be boom, pop off into something huge. Finally all time high for the Qs. Keep rip out an all time high for the ES. I do like it. I mean, it could just have a flusher week, that's for sure. You never know, right? It could look like this, right? And you get slightly reddish week here, reddish week here. So I guess what I'm saying here, on this high time frame analysis of the hourly and the daily is that we are now in the further potential for bullishness with that pop back above the 5 and the 10. Um, and then we have some reasonable targets like these was 423. Either of these could be like all-time high targets. Seems this ES actually already hit this. That was like a perfect tap there on that 423. So that means this will probably be a nice rejection, this first one, if I had to take a guess there, which will bring ES up to this one. But not totally sure on that. I'd say it definitely is looking more bullish now. I do like that, what happened there. We are now, though, if I go ahead and extend, can I extend this perfectly here? No, it kind of brings it down, unfortunately. Unlock. Extendo that, hit that with the extendo. Lock that back up. Okay, yeah, so now we're actually kind of chopping under this trend line. Pop over a little bit, now chopping under it. We could get a little bit of a flush back down to here. I wouldn't be too surprised. Let's go ahead, actually, before I close this up, let's check out the ES hourly. Yeah, I mean, it does look a little bit bearish on the ES hourly, though, making these lower highs. It does look more bullish on the Qs. I'm not totally sure about that. I mean, at this point, we're in that all-time high environment, so that's going to be tough to trade. You definitely have to be careful about that. Let me pop over to the NQ15, get a look at what's happening right now. Looks like two cross down, a little bit of bearishness on the 2, potential roll on the 15. Yeah, it does look like there's a little bit of back testing that could be in order. I mean, we're all the way above even the 5 now, and the 5 and 10 are stacked. So that kind of is good for back test. So I am in kind of the mood for a pullback. I think off the return to this upper trend line, I think a pullback could be pretty reasonable. Take a look at the VIX. I mean, yeah, VIX is looking perhaps. I mean that's definitely potentially bullish on the VIX if we can break that high. But I'm not too good at VIX analysis, so I'll set that to the side for now. It's already what we're at, 9 minutes in. So let's do a quick recap from my own mind. What we're looking at here, trend line here, potential bullish hourly, but with the cross up potential. Could get follow through, right? But right now, I think in line for a bit of a pullback coming into Monday. FOMO. I like to wait for Monday, but I'd be expecting pullback, but then I think I'm bullish after that. I go to the daily. Daily, we tap that with a big bear hammer. That's kind of a bit more sign for pullback, but you never exactly know. We are on these. We're now above this 261. Now I do think we're going to backtest this 2618. I don't think this 2618 is done. So if we go ahead and start the day like tomorrow up here, like Monday morning, we're up here around. I do think that is good cause for a pullback to this 2618. I do think this level here, that 515, all the way that 500 to 530 range. Definitely a good zone for um, a trade to it. I don't know what's going to happen there. Is it going to break down? I mean, we're definitely at a troublesome level, right? Like, look at this day at a troublesome level for sure. Have not been quite able to get above it. This could definitely reject on back down. Right? Look at these strong red candles, right? They're kind of coming just suddenly. Not well, I don't know if this is sudden in other people's eyes, but just strong red candles appearing, right? This could be at any point just another boom, doot 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 doot, boom, doot 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 doot, boom, boom, right? This could be doot doot doot, boom, right? Just get slammed back down. You never know. Let's look at the Mac dashboard. We got the 4 opening, spreading up pretty decent. 2 hour got a little bit of downside. Now it's kind of spreading up again. 1 hour potential cross here. A strong flip on that 30-minute. 15 minutes now up, but it looks a little bit like it wants to roll. Um, and remember, MACDs, these are fractal, just like the whole market, So, because really, on the 2 minute, this right here is all of Friday, right? And then the 2 minute went all the way to zero, under the zero. Meanwhile, the 15 here was still up. The 15 was just heading down, while the 2 minute was literally all the way back to zero and crossed down. So it's that fractal nature. So we could see this 15 curl back. Let me actually go. Could see this 15 curl back down here, go back up, maybe come back and back test and then start going up. And meanwhile, on the 4 hour, that would just look like not much is even happening at all. So in the end, I think in general, I always say this a lot, but I'm gonna want to wait till Monday. I really don't even like Monday. Monday is historically my worst day in the market. Um, so I'm going to be slow there, but I'm getting a bit of that downside. I think we got some pullback in order here. I'll be looking for at least back test 2618. I think we're kind of in this channel for now. If we start breaking above this channel, then okay. Could be, it could be a line for some bullishness. But I'm definitely going to be very careful. I'm going to look for this 2618 to be a good level. I'm going to go on the Qs and do some anchors before I wrap this up. Got some sore on my cheek from biting up my cheeks like a frickin' anxiety, I guess. Put these circles real quick. All right. So now for anchors, the good anchors right now are going to be this top, zero top, and this bottom. I'm going to be looking for, this would actually be live tag tested all the way back here. I'll be looking for live tags of these on the Monday. So in summary, really, my most critical things that I will be looking for Monday are going to be this 2618, these anchors, right? 5 and the 10, 5 and the 10 on both NQ and Qs. So anchors, 2618 from the daily chart, the 5 and the 10 daily SMA. If we get all the way down there, the 20, we're looking for that for support. And I'll be looking at this channel. Other than that, just MACD as usual. So we're going to see what happens overnight if we actually get that pull. or what's going on. Like, is this just going to grind up all night? I mean, we will see, right, for sure. But yeah, those are the critical things that I'm gonna be watching. 2618, these anchors. I'll actually, for the overnight session, I'll go ahead and flip this to NQ. Even though you want to see a live tag of the Q's anchors, that RTF or RTH anchors. And, we're already kind of seeing that roll off of this here. So there's that. But yeah, that's going to be the critical areas I'm going to be watching. And then other than that, just MACD directionals as usual. All right. See y'all Monday.